And we're back for the second episode of NeXuS Plays Civilization 5, A Brave New World as Russia. Alright, as you can see here in the rankings, we're not doing too well. If you've seen my episode 1, which you probably have if you're watching this one, you know the reasons why. We might want to have to work on some soldiers, because being below average usually means the computer has it out for you. So we might want to work on that. Approval I'm not too concerned about. Literacy is very important, and since we didn't get the Great Library, or at least we didn't even go for it, we're gonna have to find some other way to boost our science up. Yeah, we still have a lot of barbarian troubles, but I think my scout, well, what will it do actually? Guess it could move back a bit, and we'll see. So we're on turn 38 right now, which is still really early in the game, but there are some things you have to get started on pretty quickly if you want to make good use of it. Such as the Great Lighthouse, for instance, but I'm not sure if that's really needed on this map. I do love to be able to embark though, and I believe we have one fish. No, we didn't. Probably some other game. So we have no sea resources, so sailing isn't really important. I guess we could try the wheel, because as I mentioned in the previous vid, oh wait, let's go look at iron first. But early game, you just want to get a couple of those researches out of the way. I want to see if, because I'm gonna settle a city, or try to settle a city somewhere on these squares. I want to know if there's something here, so I can make a educated decision about it. Let's see. We are not working the cattle yet. We are not working the stone yet. Or the so we've got a lot. Our worker has his work cut out for him, but let's see how how quickly he can improve our civilization. Oh, thank you, Dutch, for clearing that encampment, which was actually more of a problem for me than it was for you. But Moscow's healed up. Well, the warrior is, but I think I'll just leave it here. Doesn't look like I'll have too many barbarian problems anymore, but still, warrior isn't too good of a scout anyway, so might as well just leave it here for safekeeping. Shaka is in the classical era. It's fine. Okay, so 1 fish, 2 fish, 3 fish. And if I settle here, 1, 2, 3, yeah, that will only give me 1 fish. I still like this spot though, because of the river. Let's see. Yeah, we want to get that stonework. Should we? Yeah, let's just try for a caravan, because we can go to Rotterdam pretty safely, and that will give us a huge bonus. Or so I am hoping. I might have gone for a settler actually. When's my next policy coming? Because I can wait for collective rule to get a free one, and then all other settlers will be easier to get. But that means, well, it's only 4 turns for this one, so I guess we can live with that. Bronze working is here. Just want to see, they want my lands, they want my lands. Well, it's my capital, so could you please not desire the lands that my capital needs to live? My civilization will just starve to death otherwise. Let's get masonry because we need it for the stone. So, as you can maybe tell, right now my worker is able to keep on working right up until the point that there's actually just nothing more. Oh, I can't cross. God dang it. Yeah, so it's mostly very beneficial to have your worker be able to keep going. Well, it sounds a bit logical, but there are plenty of games that actually made my worker just have to wait until I finally got like a quarry or something like that. There's the policy. We're gonna go for this one because we want that settler out. Again, this is just the way I play it, and might not be the best way, because I'm not going to be a very sprawling empire, which is what Liberty is supposed to support. At least not for a good long while. So, but I just like the bonuses better, I guess, than the ones in the tradition tree. It's nice, don't get me wrong, but it's a bit more focused on the capital and stuff like that. And like this, like garrison units cost no maintenance, it's gonna be a long while before I actually have to worry about stuff like that. So I don't like getting that too early. Well, there's my caravan. Great. Let's build a creep post, because we are Russia and we like our creep posts. And then we'll go for, I think philosophy is a good bet to do that early. Because at the National College, maybe we can squeeze out an Oracle. I believe the Parthenon was already taken. I'm not sure. Again, it might be another game. I might play too many things at once, and that confuses the hell out of me. But hey, hopefully not to my detriment. Okay, so we are ready to found the Pantheon, which I think we will make. Let's see. I'm gonna have 2 pastures. 1, 2, 3. 3 pastures. So that's not too bad. 3 culture, +1 production. I like to get things that are also good in the end game, which I think stuff like God of the Open Sky or Goddess of the Hunt, things that improve your tile improvements. I'm not too keen about those. +2 faith from quarries would be great though, stone circles. I might even have to just do that because of the 3 stone which are circling around my capital. So it's basically, you know, sort of a, what you call it? Faith, I suppose. It was destiny. Destiny, he said. But I usually go with something like Messenger of the Gods. But again, I'm not thinking on getting too many cities, so maybe it's not the best one. Fertility rights, it's one of those things that I believe are also good way up on up to the end game. But just for the hell of it, and because, you know, playing for fun is about half as important as playing for the win, if not more so. Where is it? Where are my stone circles? Should be at the S, I suppose. Yeah, stone circles. Let's just do that, because it will be a great faith boost, and faith is one of those resources which are pretty rare to come by. Well, if you focus on it, you can go insane on it. I think I had a game which I got over 100 faith a turn, which is insane. Every 12 turns gave me a great profit, or 10 turns there and abouts, which is great, of course. Yeah, Rotterdam, here we go. We're both gonna get science out of this. I'm gonna get a bit more gold than he will. but it's a safe trading route, and as you can see, I'm now again making a little bit of money, which is always nice. Maybe at some point in the future I can actually buy something useful for my empire. Third in shiny things, which I think means money. Alright, we're gonna get... oh, we already have our quarry, so let's start that stoneworks up so we can get that faith running and get a stoneworks out, maybe build a mausoleum. Yeah, this is one of those things which Civ does very good, I would say. There's so many paths to choose, and each one has its pros and cons, and depending on your position, depending on your civilization, depending on your neighbors, etc, etc, it's all going to decide how you play the game. And that's, I believe that's just really awesome, because it gives so much replayability. Let's go for mathematics, see if we can have a shot at the Hanging Gardens. The enemy, well, it's only a boat, thank God. Right. Why is my warrior? Oh, because it's on alert. It's a boat! Ring the bells! Lay out the cannons! Alright, so we've got the mausoleum, which we might have wanted to get. But I really want that stoneworks first. I built a creepo, so maybe I'll build an archer, which means I can now safely start exploring with this again, but I don't think, because the only way past the Dutch is where my scout is already headed, so don't think that will be too beneficial. I might as well just wait and get optics, and that way I can embark and go around the other way, hopefully. Why are you here? You're stressing out my warrior.
Ik iets heb wat u enig belang zal inboezemen.
Ah, yes. Well, perhaps that does boezem mij wat belang in. Let's be friends with Wilhelm van Nassau. Why not? I'm not going to war. Ah, you bastard! Well, maybe he wants open borders next turn. Maybe, just maybe. Well, it's done. As you can see, I'm getting a huge benefit from that. So I think that was the right choice, getting that stone circles out. Even though it's not my preferred pantheon. Now we can get that stoneworks done. We have a promotion. I usually just go for barrage if I'm not sure, because rough terrain, I'm gonna try to be in rough terrain most of the time, and my opponents, if they're smart, they will be too. So okay, let's see if he wants to.
Wederom gegroet.
Can we even?
Ik hoor.
Nope, we can't yet. Need civil service before we can get open borders. Right. Never mind then. Yeah, there's a little bit of things I haven't seen over there, but hey. So I'll move the warrior up, I suppose, because that's where the enemies are, and the archer can take his place. I like having a ranged unit for defense for obvious reasons. You can just stay in the city and bombard away. More quarries! See how I actually did this. Yeah, because most of the time what I will do is I will lock in. Oh, can't do that while I'm turning. I will lock in the heavy food tiles and then put it on production focus. And the reason behind it is mostly because if you grow and this is one of those hidden mechanic things. If you grow, it will add food first. And if that means you get another citizen and you're on production focus, that means you'll get that citizen on the tile which has the most hammers. And after that, it will count the hammers, the production you have. So it gives you a little bit of an edge. Not too much, mind you, but hey. Like I said, it's a game which really depends on all those little things coming together into one neat little bonus.
What?
Hey, we're in the classical era as well. Okay, so I might want to get sailing so I can get is that optics? Yeah, get optics after that. I think we're good on happiness. We don't really need the camps straight away, do we? No, we don't. So yeah, we're doing okay. I hope the great library gets built actually, because otherwise I'm gonna feel like a fool for not going for it. Unit needs orders. Well, looks like we're getting blocked. They're probably out to destroy the encampment, which of course they are entitled to. It is protecting Ormus. Yep, figured as much. Right, stoneworks are out here. Look at that. Great library in 10 turns. Why is nobody building it? I don't understand. Here's some pyramids. Coming. Ah, there we go. Here's our great library being built. Okay, so that's a no on the library. But I'm thinking that maybe, well, maybe not actually, because the only reason I'm on 10 turns now is because I did stuff like build stoneworks and whatnot. But I think we've got a decent chance at the Hanging Gardens, and we might even get, or is this the Hanging Gardens? I think this is the pyramids. We'll see. Because the mausoleum, it's great because of my 3 stone, but it's not as what do you say? It's not as popular as the Hanging Gardens. So I'll probably be able to build this, and this will still be available. So let's just do that and see how it goes. Sailing in the pocket. And I think we're going to go for optics straight away, because I really want to explore a little bit more. And we don't have money problems, we don't have happiness problems. We always want more science, but that's just gonna have to wait for a little while longer. Alright, let's lock in those. Oh god, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tiles. Hum hum hum. When's my great profit gonna be? At 200, which will be relatively quickly. War, no, I don't think that will be a good time for me, but I can understand your pressure. I definitely understand your pressure. Oh, look at the copper over here. So much copper. Let's just go back and get our embark option. Because if you didn't know, as soon as you get the embarkation, well, it says there right in the screen, but all units which enter friendly territory gain this ability. So I'm gonna have to hop into my borders quickly to get the embark option. Which is always something to just keep in mind, I suppose. Yeah, this is definitely a different thingamabob than what he is building. So this is going to be the pyramids, which I'm fine with. I don't want them. And there goes the Great Library. Alright, so I think I was on turn 20 when I still had about 30 something turns, so I might have gotten it. But yeah, I don't think we'll be, especially since Shaka has it. And Shaka, well, as I said, he's a warmongerer, so he's going to be caught up a lot in fighting. Hopefully that will give me a bit of an edge. Maybe the Colossus is a good bet, because that way we can extend our great money gaining as we are doing this. Well, let's get trapping first. So we've got everything in the ancient era done, which is always a good thing to do, I suppose. Get you back there, so I can move my scout in there. Another great thing about... do I have it? Yeah, I have it. Let's embark, and you too, actually. Let's embark on this side somewhere. There's our policy, there's our settler. Right, so I don't want to embark my warrior, I want to use it to protect my settler. Sometimes I would go for representation first, for obvious reasons. Well, actually no, I should explain this more clearly. I would go with collective rule, but I wouldn't settle until I have representation as well, which now will be 37 turns, so probably not gonna wait for it. Ooh, look at all those nice options. This is a bit close though. 1, 2, 3 only. 4 is the minimum distance that I feel comfortable with. I know this is possible, but if you think of it, half of it will be taken by the capital, half of it will be just ocean tiles, which will be 1, 2, 3, 2 fish. But still, yeah, it wouldn't be that much of a production. Oh, don't go there. Well, yeah, go there. That's better. Why did the settler cross the river? Well, to get to a good spot. Get in there. Little splash going. I think I want a pasture right here. Bum bum bum. There goes religion. Catholicism. Catholicism. Right, so I'm thinking... Oh, great. I think I can hit him from here, actually. Let's give that a try. Even here wouldn't be too bad, actually. 1, 2, 3. No. Right, so philosophy would be nice. Maybe caravansary. There we go. Or the composite bowmans and lumber mills. I like those as well, and we're gonna probably want a market pretty soon. Even though my early here, there you go. And once I settle my city, that's gonna be even worse. So much for our early gold gain. Minor victory, I'll take it. If he plumps down another city in the next turn, I'm gonna be pretty pissed with him. Yay! I got the Hanging Gardens, great. And as expected, the mausoleum is still available, but so is the Great Lighthouse. So I do really like the extra, especially the extra sight. It's just awesome, especially in the late game, because you start exploring with your caravels and you can just plot the coastline and get so much more information as otherwise. But we are in negative gold, and this would give us 6 more gold. Not to mention the plus 100 bonus from there's a worker in that camp. Interesting. Decisive victory. There we go. 25 gold. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So I either go here, so I have a mountain and a river, or I'll go up and see what. Well, this would also mean a shorter road. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only 5 road tiles, which roads are very expensive early game, so it's something to consider. 1, 2, 3. It would still give me the cotton. 1, 2, just not the bananas, which is only a food thing, so that's okay, I suppose. The copper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When in doubt, I don't know. I really don't. This is if I go here, I'm gonna be 3 squares away from the mountain, and this is the only mountain I can really claim. So it might be important to get one if I want, like Machu Picchu, say, or Neuschwanstein in the future. On the other hand, let's put the production yield on. This is I'm sorry if I take a long time to do this, but I always find this a very important part. Where to settle. Usually I will think about this in a multiplayer game while the turns are while I'm waiting on people to turn. So then just the game just doesn't freeze up. But hey, so my options are settle here and get the bananas, and well, maybe the spices will be in my border at some point. But on the other hand, I might want another city right here. But that won't give me the mountain. And if I settle here, it would just not give me the bananas, but it will give me the mountain. 1, 2, 3, and it will give me an extra fish instead. So I guess that's okay. Yeah. If this was a hill, then my answer was a bit more, a lot easier. But hey. Now's the question, do I really want to be next? Oh, this is a river tile as well, so that's okay. So now it's a river tile, it's an ocean tile, and it's also in range of most stuff, and it's close enough so I can protect it. So I think that's a good choice. Yeah, let's just do it. St. Petersburg. And this is the reason why most people like going for the tradition thingy, legalism. Because now the first thing I want to build is a monument, and it would have been already there had I taken it. But again, this only takes me 10 turns. If I wait for a long while, then maybe I can get like a free, I don't know, free museum or something. Which I think is a bit less powerful as it used to be. Because, I'll show you quickly. It used to be, what's the next one for instance? Amphitheaters, I suppose. Which were where exactly? Amphitheaters should be here somewhere, yeah. So it's only one culture and one great work of writing slot. Since the Brave New World expansion, culture was switched. But it used to be, I'm not sure if the amphitheater was 2 culture as well, but I think so. So you got 1 culture less and you get a great work slot instead. And the same goes for museums, which are all the way up here. Only 1 culture and then a great work of art, or artifact slot 2 in fact. So, but I'm thinking in the terms of hammers. So for instance, amphitheater has 100 hammers, while a monument doesn't even show. That's how costs 40. So if I had done it now, it would have been 40 times 4, and if I do it later, it's going to be 100 times 4. So in my head, that just seems like the better option. But again, early game, those 40 hammers are tough to come by, while in the end game I can probably build it in 2-3 turns, or maybe even just buy it with all my money I'm making. So yeah, that's something you might want to figure out for yourself. I just like to play it like this. So if you have anything to comment on that, you can leave a comment at this vid. I'll be very interested to see what you think of that. You are out of moves, but you can get a visibility. Like I said, visibility, well, it's not too handy for a land unit in the ocean, but it's just, it's really powerful. Do not underestimate +1 sight. Because if you think about it, your sight normally is 2. Well, let's just forget about obstructions like hills and forest and stuff like that. Your basic sight is 2. And if you increase that by 1, not only are you looking one further, but if you count the tiles you can actually see, it's this entire ring around it, which is just awesome. So nothing to underestimate. Yes, you have movement, so move. Okay, I think I'm coming up on my half-hour mark. I might have even missed it already. So I'm gonna leave it at here. And yeah, I'll be interested to see if you have any comments on whether I should have settled maybe a bit further up, whether I should have gone for the Great Library, and whether or not you think going with Liberty when you're not exactly doing a sprawling empire is really a good tactic. So yeah, I hope I can learn from you as well as you from me. That's basically a huge part of the reason why I'm making these vids. So yeah, please do comment, and if you like my videos, then you can always subscribe, like, and whatnot. I think you know the drill as far as that's concerned. So I'll try to make one episode every day and see how it goes, how far I get. Well, second episode got me up to turn 77, and you should think about, well, the end game is from turn 250 on, I suppose, depending on how well you've been doing and other stuff like difficulty settings. But so if I quickly calculate that, well, it should be like 15 to 20 episodes for a single game, which I can understand is a bit long to watch, especially if I just keep talking without playing. So I'm gonna leave it at this. Thank you all for watching, and yeah, please leave a comment if you feel like it, and if not, I might see you on the next episode. Thank you, bye bye now.